So today I'm going to be doing a side-by-side brow comparison. On the one side, I'm going to be using the Mighty Fine Brow Pen from Benefit. On the other one, I'm going to be doing the iMethod Natural Brow Pen. Same face, same lighting, same prep for the skin. So this is going to be as fair as it gets. So I'm going to be cleaning my brows first. I'm going to go in with the spoolie and brush them up, and then I'm not going to put anything else on. And then I'm going to do a wear test throughout the day, and we're going to come back in later on and see how these hold up against each other. So just to start off, the Mighty Fine Brow Pen from Benefit retails for $28, and they have roughly around 8 different shades. Okay, it has an ultra fine brush tip. I'm going to show you up close how this looks. And it claims that it goes on like hair-like strokes, that it's long wearing, and it's waterproof. And this pen retails for $28. This next one I purchased off of Amazon, and this is the iMethod 4D Dual Pen. On one end, you get this fine pen that looks like so. And then on the other end, you get something very similar to what the Benefit Brow Pen is. Can you see that? So if you needed to go in with touch-ups, you can use this other side. The shade range is a little limited. I was able to get this off of Amazon, and at the time of purchase, there were 8 different shades I could have purchased. So, and they're only go anywhere from like our darkest blonde all the way up to like a very dark brown. So this claims that it also does hair-like strokes, that it's waterproof, it's long wearing, and it's also budget friendly. This one here retails for $14. And then this one here is in the number 3, which is also the light brown, this is from Benefit, and this is the one from iMethod. On my left brow, I'm gonna be using the Benefit, and on my right brow, I'm gonna be using the iMethod pen. Make sure I don't have anything on my brows. I'm gonna go in there and clean them off real quick. This brow has a lot less hair than the brow over here. So, but I'm more concerned with how it's gonna hold up in the front part of my brow, where literally I don't have any hair there. I'm gonna come back in about 6 hours, and we're gonna do a wear test. So I'm gonna start on the front and work my way back throughout the brow. And whether or not the strokes look very natural or if they look too inky, which in the past, whenever I've tried to use any of these pens, they kind of blotch and leave like splotch marks like a pen would on my eyebrows, and I don't want that. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do the, like I said, the left brow with the Benefit, and I'm gonna try to bring you in a little closer. So I am gonna be looking down, so don't mind me looking down. Okay, so it definitely looks like hair-like strokes. Okay, so that is my left brow. Let's go in right side with the iMethod pen and go in there and see how it holds up. Brow is definitely a little bit more challenging, but so basically, I was watching to see how easily I can control the pigment. I like this one here from the iMethod because it gave more like hair-like strokes. When I look at the one from Benefit, it seems a little clunky looking, a little inky looking. So I'm just really, and then I'm more curious to see how it's gonna hold up throughout the day. So if and I know that the way that I was applying it, it was in a more of a compromising position, and when you're putting on your brows, like the angle that you're looking at your face is really important. But I can't see when I'm looking in this viewfinder here, like it's very difficult. I need a magnifying mirror to put it on, and I was kind of leaning down, which is going to give you a different angle. So I have to take that into consideration. So if it is a little messy looking, that's not the brow pen, that's me applying it that way. And I really want them to just look soft and lifted. I don't want them looking too fake or looking like they were stamped on at all. For me, it's going to be the wear test to see how well they perform throughout the day. I have not really used these pens or done a wear test on them, so let's see what happens later on today. All right, so I'll be back in a few hours. So it's been about 6-7 hours. I'm back for the check-in. This side is the Mighty Fine Brow Pen from Benefit. And then we have the iMethod here. This is $28, this is around $14. This I purchased on Amazon, this I purchased at Ulta. So let's go in and check it, see how they're held up. They look good, I think. I think the iMethod one actually gives a little bit more like a feathery hair stroke as opposed to the Benefit one. It looks a little like bloppier. I don't know, you comment below, let me know what you think. They held up pretty well throughout the day, and I'm just gonna rub them to see how easily they come off. So I'm rubbing pretty hard. I wanna see if it rubs off, because that's really the true test, like, especially when it gets hot out. Oh. So see, the Benefit actually did rub off, where the iMethod one did not. So that's pretty interesting. It's not what I thought. I thought this one would hold up better only because it's more money. So let's just see, I'll go in and rub this one again, see if it rubs off anymore. No, it does not rub off, not like this one. Okay, there you have it, guys. You can make your own decision on what brow pen you want to spend your money on. So thank you so much for watching. If you did gain any value from this video, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. So I have a Mature Makeup Beauty series going on now. It's a Mature Makeup Beauty series, and it's going to air on Sundays at 10 a.m. And it is I'm just going through all types of mature beauty, makeup, and skincare issues that we have. And just going through each one, a little bit deeper dive into like the foundations, the skincare, blush, contour, whatever it may be of a concern for a mature woman with her makeup. So, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. So anyway, episode 1 is up now, and it is called Why Makeup Feels Harder Now. So you can watch that. I'll leave it linked in the description box below. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.